I see you all there. Give me a second or two. I'm coming. I'm late. Forgive me. That's just called life. L-I-F-E. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to Injustice Investigations. I'm your host, Al Scott. Again, we apologize for being late, but it's been a busy day. It's been a busy weekend. So I do thank you all for tuning in. Ebony Ford, hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. Trina, I think Miss Oliver, I saw her. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Sam, what's going on with you? Good. We're going to give you a brief update on the officer-involved shooting in Shreveport. I think it was Monday it happened. And I hope I don't chop his name up, but he's 27-year-old Trivenskey Odom. He was shot and killed by officers in Shreveport, Louisiana, on the corner of Greenwood Road and on Jewel Avenue and Greenwood Road. So we're going to give you, again, a brief update. I'm waiting on something to pop on the screen here about what's going on now. What we do know is that the body has been released to the family. I've been in contact with Mr. Odom's family all weekend. His father called about 2 or 3 hours ago. At that time, they were at the funeral home getting ready to make the arrangements to lay their loved one to rest. There will be a candlelight vigil Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the corner of Jewel Avenue and Greenwood Road. That's exactly where Mr. Odom's life came to its end. So again, that's going to be this Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the corner of Jewel Avenue and the Greenwood Road. Again, said I've been in close contact with Mr. Odom's family all weekend and today as well. And let me say this to you. And I hope I don't come off as being mean or arrogant. But anyway, if you think that, then that's just it. You know, that's just you and your feelings. Let me say this to you. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if Mr. Odom had just shot 600 people. And hear me good. I don't give a damn if he had just shot 600 people. Right now, I don't know how many bullets hit him. I know approximately how many they said were fired. But here's what I need you to try to grasp. Hi, Yvette Archie, my wonderful, lovely sister. Here's what I want you to try to grasp. Put aside what you heard that he allegedly did, okay? I want you to take what you heard he allegedly did, and I want you to put it to the side. Now I want you to let common sense come in. Again, I don't give a damn if he had just shot 600 people. Here's where common sense come in at. This is not a fact, and I'm not trying to pass my opinion off as a fact, but it's something you should think about. Let's say there were over 100 rounds fired. Okay? Now, with that being the case, I'm almost positive the first or second bullet killed him. Hear me good now. The first or the second bullet killed him. I'm going to say it again. The first or the second bullet killed him. So why am I telling you this over and over again? Because I'm trying to get you to use common sense. If the first or the second bullet killed him, the other bullets that the officer were putting into Mr. Odom was being put into Mr. Odom when he was already dead. I hope you can get that. That's why it's a fucking overkill. That's why it's a homicide. That's why it's a murder. That's why. I don't give a damn what they say he did. I don't give a damn. You are pumping bullets after bullets after bullets into a dead body. That's diabolical. And that's a felony in the state of Louisiana. And you people said, well, the officers have to go home to family. Duh, I think that we know that. We know that. But if this is what they call procedure, it is what it is. But your procedure, it sucks. They were pumping bullets into a dead man. Can you get it? They were pumping bullets into a dead man. And you all said it's justifiable homicide. You sound like fools with problems. It's not justifiable homicide. That's a murder. That's all it is. The first or second bullet, okay, he's dead. But why in the fuck are y'all still pumping bullets into a dead body? Because you're evil. You don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if you're white, black, male, or female. That was an overkill. And if you can't see that, you're just some dumbasses. That's it. You're just some dumbasses. But it doesn't matter to some because this didn't land at your doorsteps. I don't give a damn about his criminal history. All of us have something we have done in the past that we don't want the next person to know about. You may not have went to prison, but you've done something that could probably have your ass sitting in prison right now. But nobody knows but you and whoever. It's ridiculous. It's just earthly ridiculous for anybody to agree with the police department and cattle sheriffs and the Louisiana State Police when they said, job well done. What the hell you say? Job well done. Really? That can't never be the case, a job well done. I'm trying to read something someone just said. They said, Justina, I'm gratefully appreciate for your live feeds and so that the rest of our family and cousins deserves justice and we will make sure he gets it. As long as I'm living, I promise you, we will make sure that justice is served. We have gotten to a point in this country where whatever the police say, that's law. The police said that they did what they had to do. No, they didn't. We are still talking about what they alleged he did. I don't know if he was shooting at the one of them or not. I don't know. So we're going to do damage control. And just shooting random at people at random. I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Just because the law says something, it's not written in stone. You all have, whether you have been a victim of police brutality, wrongful incarceration, or racism, or what have you, you should have seen enough bullshit on TV to know one damn thing. A cop will raise his right hand in a court of law to swear and tell the whole damn truth and tell a whole damn lie. And the men and women on the force going to do what? They're going to back his ass up because they serve and protect their own. I don't give a damn what the police say. They falsify information on police reports every damn day. And you say it's justifiable homicide. He shot at the cop. I don't give a damn if he shot 5 times. Once or twice, you knew he was dead. Stop. Once or twice, you knew he was dead. Stop. What the fuck are you doing? The sound of the bullets being pumped into a dead body. The flash from the bullets that's being pumped into a dead body. A dead body. And you say it's justifiable homicide. I say you're a bunch of damn fools with problems. That's what you are. Because that's not it. You don't give a damn. But let me tell you something. While you're enjoying life, this family is now planning a funeral. Their loved ones. There's some sad singing and slow driving. And anybody that gets off on this, it has to be a monster in human form or a body without a soul. This was a homicide. It's simple as that. I don't know who the guy was, but I got to go back because we forgot to do it. They put a post on Facebook about Mr. Odom. And it was an ugly picture. And we got busy. I hope I removed it. If not, after this piece, I'm going to remove it because your opinion matters. But I've asked you If it's something ugly or something derogatory, don't put it on this page. I control this. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to block your ass. Because you have to have some decency. You have to have some respect for the family that's going through something right now. You keep looking at what he did or is accused of doing, but you ain't said nothing about the reaction of law officials. I'm trying to move something. Okay, I can't move it. I don't know. Does it move it? Okay, that moved it. Okay. You're taking whatever law officials say and go like, well, that's it. Someone, Ms. Adams says they had the word to shoot his tires out, and they recklessly did the opposite. Ms. Adams, if you don't say nothing else tonight during this live feed, you just preached. Because they was given the go-ahead. When the spikes were not working, they was given the go-ahead and shoot the tire. Shoot the tire. Shoot the tire out. That's all you got to do. And it's going to come to a stop. Shoot the damn back tire out. And I promise you, it's going to come to its end. I've heard Mr. Odom got out, shot first. I heard a female say it. I heard a male say it. Does that mean they're telling the truth? Not necessarily. But even if he did, people, that was an overkill. I'm sure you have somebody in your family that you love. If it had happened to them, you'd be trying to contact somebody like me or somebody with a big mouth that's not scared of the police to broadcast this for you and get you some damn justice. But you can sit there in your living rooms and go like, he shot at them. Oh, okay. That was an overkill, people. I'm waiting on the report. The police report and the autopsy. I already know. I'm not going to agree with the police report because it's going to be a lie in there somewhere. The autopsy, it's going to be a lie in there somewhere. Because if this is the same damn coroner, the medical examiner, this is the same dude that said Anthony Childs killed his own self. This is the same medical examiner. I know damn well what he says is not law and it's not the truth. So anything that they say is questionable at this time. Anything they say is questionable at this time. And I have advised the family, you might need to consider getting your own medical examiner to come out and go behind this one. Because they crooks. The police protect the coroner protects the police. They will lie at the drop of a dime. But they tell you shit and they think you're going to believe it because in their eyes, we're just niggas and all niggas are dumb. Well, this one is not a nigger and this one is a black man. And that bullshit don't work with me. It don't work with me. It just don't work with me. You keep saying, what is this? How do we get justice against the police? Please, someone tell me. How do we get justice against? So I don't understand what you're saying. I just don't understand what you're saying, Tammy Faye Mosley. I don't understand what you're saying. Justice here is to have this case looked at from somebody else and lock their ass up. That's how you get justice. Because it's a murder. It's an outright murder. That's justice. That's an overkill. They got a bag and they got a gun. They said this and they said that. You like, okay. There's too many happy niggas in this country. It's too many happy niggas in this country. Somebody making me laugh. They said, we need someone like you in Montgomery. You talking about Montgomery, Alabama? I ain't that damn crazy. Hell no, I ain't coming to Montgomery. Oh no, that's where the hanging started. No, ain't coming up. I'm joking. Call me and I'll be there. I promise. It's Cool Breeze. Yeah. Call me Cool Breeze and I'll make it that way. We have to police the police. If he did everything law officials are claiming he did, I still said this. It's an overkill, people. That's all I'm saying. It's an overkill. Mr. Odom is dead. He can't speak. He can't tell me nothing. He can't tell you nothing. Tremail, the God is watching. Amen. I think that's the bishop there. Okay, that means I need to stop cussing. Okay. I respect him to the fullest. Since the bishop just popped up, let me say one thing about what somebody said the other day to me on Facebook. After I did the first live broadcast about the officer-involved shooting, a lady said that you sure cuss a lot. Okay, yes, the district attorney is the police. He's older police. Tammy Faye, I know you know what time it is. I know you know what time it is. But listen, here's what she said. She said that you sure cuss a lot. And my response to her was simple. That's all you got out of that live feed? Was this skinny black Negro cuss a lot? That's all you got? If that's all you got out of that live feed, you were watching for the wrong damn reasons. That should be your least damn concern about me cussing. Somebody said we need you in both days. So, you know what, Bo? Someone contacted me, Jackie McGee. I don't know. I can't remember who it was, about joining the NAACP over in Bossier City, and I had never thought about it. But okay, we'll talk. Somebody has to speak up when family members are going through something like this. It's not that the family members are dumb, by no means. Their emotions are somewhat out of control now. And at this particular time, they can't think clearly. They can't think on the justice issue. So somebody that's not attached to the family has to come in and guide them the right way. Tammy Faye said, I'm woke 100, 100, 100. Amen. And that's all I'm doing. I don't want no one messed over. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're young. I don't care if you're old. Right is right and wrong is wrong. There is no justification. Listen to me. Let me say it this way. There is absolutely no justification in wrong. There is no defense. There is no defense for absolute wrong. You can't defend wrong. If it's absolute, there's wrong, and then there's absolute wrong. Wrong, you may can play with for a while. Absolute wrong, there's no defense for it. And heaven backing me up. There is no defense for absolute wrong. It's a perfect time for me to get some steam off, and I'm going to unload in his ass. And that's what cops think. And be mindful that cops are not trained to wound, they're trained to kill. But the shots that I heard, I'm like, oh, well, he died 5 or 6 times. That's an overkill. But when they come out and they said, Officer Deputy had to do it, they've done a great job there and stuff, and the citizens of Shreveport, their life was in danger and stuff, and I'm like, you damn right. The citizens of Shreveport, life was in danger by the goddamn cop with the guns. That was the problem right there. They shooting like they got 10,000 people running from them. You're right. That was our biggest threat that evening. Law enforcement. Law enforcement people are not always right. I don't give a damn what they say. And let me throw this out because somebody's going to say it. I feel it. Let me tell you something. Just because it's legal, don't make it right. There are so many laws on the book that's legal, but it's wrong. And so they have y'all thinking legal and right is the same damn thing. And it's not. Don't forget now, when they was lynched back then, oh, that's legal. And that's damn sure right. damn sure wrong. Wake up. Grab hold to yourselves. It's us against them. You won't speak up because you're scared they're going to lock your ass up, but you'll go out there and deliberately commit a damn crime and your stupid ass go to jail. Somebody's dead that was going through something. Lost his mother last year, April the 16th, and it's about to come up in just a few days. And I learned last night, when talking with Mr. Jenkins, a family member, Jackie McGee said we have too many scared people to stand up for themselves and help others. Amen. I totally agree with you on that. I totally do. When I was asking about some history on Mr. Odom and telling me about his mother's death, and he was locked up at the time. But he got out like I think 2 weeks after she had been buried. So that weighed heavy on him. His mother passing, not to mention he wasn't there to go to the funeral. And a lot of other things was going on. And the officers was informed of who they was dealing with. But they don't give a damn. All they know, we got these guns, we got these rifles, take his ass out. And until someone says tomorrow makes a year his mom died, Carrie Adams. Okay, tomorrow makes a year. And when they told me how he was feeling about the loss of his mother, I can relate to that because I lost my mother September 23rd, 1992. Worst day of my damn life. I'll never forget as long as I live. Never forget. After my mom died, I really gave up on life. I didn't give a damn. Whatever happened, what happened, I didn't care. Mom was gone. He had a strike against him when he came out as far as employment, housing, and other things. His mom is gone. There is no comfort. Sometimes we just don't think clearly. Sometimes I need you to think for me because I just can't get it right today. Ebony Ford said the police had on bulletproof vests. They did not fear for their lives. Ooh, Ebony Ford, if I could shake your hand right now, I would. They say he was severely depressed. Yes, and that's what I've been told, and I totally believe that. I want to comment on something that Ebony Ford said that they had on bulletproof vests. They didn't fear for their lives. In a lot of reports, when police have killed someone, it's called police language. They're going to put in that report. They're going to write in that report, I feared for my life. I thought he had a gun, but it was a Galaxy cell phone. That's police language. And that's how they get off. And laws that govern the police for outright executions need to be looked at and need to be amended because they kill without fear of retaliation or repercussion. And I don't give a damn. In this country, I don't think no police officer should ever be placed on paid administrative leave when you are at the center of an investigation, especially a homicide. I'd be damned if you would sit your ass at home and collect the damn check while we investigate this. And the parents plan a funeral, but you're still getting a damn check. I don't think that's fair to the family. I just don't. And the officers know one damn thing. In a week or two, I'll be back on the force. This is procedure. Policy procedure. Paid administrative leave, they're off. So now we know 5 officers were involved in the shooting. So they're saying, earlier today, once that report came out, we uploaded it to our Injustice Facebook page. All the officers' names are on there. It was 3 SPD. The other 2 were deputies, Kettle Parish deputies. They said they were senior deputies, and the others you can go once this feed is over. And if you hadn't already saw it, then look at it and keep the officer's name and how long they had been with the Shreveport police department. One thing that also bothers me is when I was speaking with his daddy today. Yeah, somebody said 5. Really? Yeah, Shepherd, I'm with you. I'm with you. And I asked his father. I said, hold on, I missed something. I missed what someone just said. Anyway, I was talking with the dad, and he said that I asked him, has the police called? Anyone, law enforcement? No, nobody's called. So why am I asking that question? I ask that because anytime something like this happens and I'm talking with family, I ask that question because I feel that that's what the police department should do. Anytime they end a person's life, whether they feel they were in their right or not, they should at least try to make contact with the family. If the family does not want to receive them, then so be it. But I think you should at least try to make contact and offer your condolences. I don't give a damn if you think you was 1,000,000% right. I think that's disrespect. And I don't think it should be a damn policy. It's just respect. You've ended somebody's life. Now, if you go, they don't want to talk, or if you call and they don't want to talk, then so be it. But at least you did that. You can't just go all willy-nilly and knocking people off the damn planet because you wear a badge and a gun. And whatever you put in that damn police report, we are supposed to believe it and not challenge it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The police lie every damn day. Every day. And if it's a rookie that's on the damn force, don't put it down. Shit, you finna go to jail. Tell them you did this and you did that. But what they said happened as far as the shooting is concerned. Don't be super stupid and draw a conclusion from what the police say. That's immature. You're basing your decision off of what the police said alone. Really? The police? What they said? No, that's not how it works. You have to investigate the damn police. I need to make sure you did everything that you could do to prevent this. When you were given permission to shoot the tie out, you did. If he came out and if he pointed the gun at you, 1 or 2 shots, he'd have been dead. And I probably wouldn't be saying anything now. Yes, if it happened that way. Yes, if it happened that way. We have to realize that you just can't shoot at the police. You can't point a gun at the police. But when you find out that everyone who's judging the whole thing called social media and news all lie, that's Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell, I totally agree with you. And I'm going to talk on that briefly since you put that out there. Social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever have you, things get out faster now. And lies get out faster now. And so you have to be careful with what you receive in your spirit as truth. You have to be careful because it can be an outright lie. Just because a person has been accused of a crime does not necessarily mean he or she has committed a crime. They have simply been accused. That's all. That's all. Our criminal justice system is not broken. You've heard that for many years, for decades. I'm going to tell you now, that's a lie. The criminal justice system is not broken. It was designed the way it is. It's not broken. It's working perfectly for them. And the only way we're going to prevent things like this from happening, as I said the other night, is we got to become proactive. Proactive. Contrary to belief, police kill more white people than they do blacks. You don't believe that, do you? You don't have to believe me. Look it up. Just look it up. Sometimes I'm wrong. Look it up. Just look it up. Things must be addressed. How long will we keep letting the police kill people just because they have a badge and a gun and the authority to do so before we get up and we stop this shit? We are still trying to use tactics that worked back back in the 30s, 40s, and the 50s, 60s, and some of the 70s. But that shit done played out. This is 2019. As my brother Timmy Loke said, white folks don't give a damn about you going to Walmart, getting a permanent mark and a poster board, putting on there no justice, no peace. There will be some damn peace in this city. That's what the cops are saying. That shit worked then. It does not work today. It doesn't. I'm tired of walking and I'm tired of marching. We have to come up with a new approach to the injustices that people in this country are receiving. I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about people in general. It's as simple as that. If you keep trying to fix that damn transistor radio the same way you fixed it 30 times before and it's no longer working, well, damn it, try something new. Okay, Sandra, she says there was no justifying because it was a white suspect. There would have been a white suspect, they would have been killed, and it's always a lie. Nowhere on earth should he been killed like that. Prime example, Dead Ruth. That was the guy that walked into the church. Am I right, Sandra? I think that's what she's talking about. Ruth, the white guy, went in, I think he prayed with him too, and then he killed him. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. Exactly. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I don't conform easy. I'm not a yes man. I'm not going to let you piss on my back and tell me it's raining. I'm not going to let you do that to me, because I'm not stupid. Police are sharks in the sea, and they are ready to attack, so they can have some action. Can't rely on them to even protect us. I'm deadly scared of them. Wow. That was a very profound statement at the end when Ms. Adams said, I'm deadly scared of them. That's a profound statement. And it shouldn't be like that. I remember, I think my sister Yvette and I were talking a while back, and we were talking about police officers when we were coming up as kids. When we would see a police car as kids, we'd run. Not from the car, we'd run to the car. Just to shake their hand, let them cut the lights on, hit the siren. But now you may not, you probably never had a damn ticket in your life. When you see a cop, your ass get to shaking, because you don't know what, is this a human, or is this just a walking time bomb finna explode on my ass? And it should not be that way. When this I'm deadly scared of them. That's a profound statement. The police department, let me say this before I go there. History will always be your best teacher. History will always be your best teacher. And we do not trust the police department. We fear police officers because we have a history with the police department, and it's not a good history. It's not a good history. And they still lying. And they still getting off. When district attorneys will not prosecute killer cops and the evidence is there, it's time for that DA to get out of that seat. I'm serious. That DA must go, because you're part of the damn problem. You're supposed to be the symptom. the cure, not the symptom. But instead of you being the cure, you turn out to be part of the symptom. You don't give a damn. Anybody with an ounce of God in them, an ounce of love, an ounce of caring, you don't want this to happen to no damn body. Even if you're upset with somebody. I know a lot of racist white people right now. I'll tell you what they say. I don't like them damn niggas, but Buck, that was wrong what they did to that boy. Right is right, and wrong is wrong. It was Mr. Odom the other night. God forbid it comes to your house tonight. God forbid. So what I'm saying before we get out of here is to realize is that we must stick together and we must begin to change things. But if the way we're trying to change things are using some of the old methods from days long gone, then common sense should tell us if you do what you always did, then you're going to get what you always got. So if this is not working, you're fixing it, trying to fix it this way, maybe you need to go sit down and rethink this thing and come up with a new way to approach the injustice that people are receiving in this country. Listen, I don't hate the police. I love the police. We need the police. If you think this world is messed up now, imagine what it would be like without police officers. The one thing a police officer does not know when they leave home for work, they do not know whether or not they would ever see home again because they're marked for death. One thing a black man now knows, when he leaves his home, he don't know if he'll ever see it again because he's marked for death, because when his mother gave birth to him, the birth certificate said, born black. And black people are just like the Dukes of Hazzard. They've been in trouble with the law ever since the day they were born. We was considered 3/5 of a human, and they still see us that way today. Justina says, I'm afraid the police will pay the coroner off. But baby, you can stop being afraid, because that's not going to help you in being afraid, because, I mean, it happens. That's just life. That's the way they do it. But it's up to us to stop it. It's up to us to stop it. We got to get to a point to where we get police officers terrified to even think about pulling out a taser, not to mention a damn gun. And you kill somebody, and you go home, it's just another dead officer. I killed him, he shot at me, I killed him. You know he has some mental issues going on. You know he's depressed because you've been told. You've been told who you're dealing with. We need somebody, psychologist or psychiatrist on the scene to say, let me try to, ease this down before it escalates any worse than it already has. Let me speak. Let me try to do that at least. And then if all else fails, then, okay, I guess you have to do what you have to do. But when you do an overkill, that's no longer doing what you have to do. That's doing what you want to do. Am I right? You don't have to say I'm right. I know I'm right. So that's what that is. And again, it is not a black issue. It's an issue. It's a society issue. It's a society issue. Everybody is somebody's child, whether you give a damn about them or not. It's as simple as that. So be careful what you say about somebody, because one thing you cannot do, you cannot unsay what you said. It's out there. It's already out there. Don't be so quick to jump on the bandwagon and say, well, he deserved it. He shot at the cops. I don't think he deserved being shot over and over again. One, the first or the second shot, I'm almost positive killed him. I'm almost positive killed him. So why is it such a big damn issue? It's a big damn issue because the other bullets that cops were shooting were being shot into a dead body, a lifeless body. He was dead. He was dead. And they continued to pump bullets in him. If that don't make you feel some pain, some sorrow for the brother and the family, you're just a body without a soul. You don't have to know these people to offer your sincere condolences. If you got an ounce of God in you, it's going to come out. I don't care how mean you want to be in life, but when the God in you comes up, ain't nothing you can do. Right is right, and wrong is wrong. As simple as that. I went too long, and my arm is hurting tonight, but I'm pissed because of the way things are going. And I don't want you to believe everything that your local news stations tell you, because they work closely with the police. Before we went on air the other night, we sat and we watched the 5 o'clock news, Channel 12, my favorite news station. I'm watching it. We have a live feed coming at 7 at night. I'm watching it for any new developments that I can bring to the public. I didn't get anything from Channel 12 that night. Why didn't I get anything from Channel 12 at 5 o'clock? Because Channel 12 didn't say a damn thing about Mr. Odom being killed that night. Channel 12 went way to California to talk about Nipsey, the rapper, being killed. Do I think they should have said something about Mr. Odom? You're damn right it wasn't, but 2 days later. But, shh, don't say this here. They work together. So you got to become your own reporter. You got to do your own thing, and you got to dig. You got to dig. And stop repeating third-hand information. You got to be intelligent enough to go and find out what's going on for yourself. And you won't find every damn thing out in its truth sitting at a laptop because it's on the internet. Because it's on the internet or on Facebook doesn't mean it's true. I don't give a damn what the cops say. Since the report with us is not good when it comes to the police, we have to question everything they say because they lie, they protect, and cover up. They do it all the time. My condolences to the family. When this ends, I'll probably make a call to speak with a couple of them to work on some things. But publicly, my deepest condolences to you all doing you're going through. And if my prayers mean anything, I promise you, you have them. As much as I cuss, I still have a relationship with the Almighty God. Believe it or not, I do. And we are here for you. And everybody should realize wrong is wrong and right is right. If you stand up, because we got to a point into this country, and I'm getting ready to leave, to where we applaud the wrong and we give a thumbs down to what's right. And in doing so, we create our own troubles, our own stumbling blocks, our own catastrophes. We become our worst damn enemies because our thinking is messed up. Everybody is somebody's child. And sometimes I just don't think you should say everything that comes to your damn mind. My brother called me 3 years ago, I'll never forget it, and I just left off the radio. And he said, man, you don't care what you say. Anything that comes to your mind, you'll say it. I said, no, that's not true. Yeah, somebody said, Broadway said, yeah, and you're right, and they didn't know Nipsey. I didn't know Nipsey. But here's the thing, let's go over there. Damn, what's going on here? Let it simmer down. That's the way they think. So my brother said, you don't care what you think, whatever you think you said. I said, no, I don't. I said, no, I don't. Let me tell you. I said, brother, tell you something. I said, Scotty, if I said every damn thing that I thought, I'd been dead a long time ago. Believe it, I'd been dead a long time ago. So, point, you can think anything you want to think in this world. It's just not always good to say it, especially when we're talking about a loved one that has passed or has been killed. You never know who's watching. I didn't know that night, but I did say that don't say anything stupid, diabolical, or derogatory because his family may be watching. And before I knew it, a family member said, yes, we're right here. It's just called respect. And when I find things, your opinion matters. But during this time of bereavement, you're saying something ugly on my page, it comes off. It comes off. I don't hear a damn thing you got to say. I don't. The police are not always right. They're not. This was an overkill. I don't know how you can do it with good conscience, look somebody in their eyes and say they did what they had to do. No, the police didn't do what they had to do. The police did what they wanted to do because the first or the second bullet killed him. And the other bullets, again, and I'm saying this a lot for a reason, the other bullets that they were pumping into him were being pumped into a dead body, a lifeless body. He was dead. And they continued to shoot. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. Remember, I am not always right, and you are not always wrong. We love you. If the Lord willing, we'll speak with you all tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. Please share this video.